ladies and gentlemen, to the Knicks in Six podcast. We we are we are your vibes are immaculate and sensational hosts.
Yo, I'm all over the place. My mic across the room right now. Yeah.
Cooking up. Let y'all know we are in the building. Welcome to the Knicks in Six podcast. We are we are the curator of the sensational vibes.
There you go.
There we
Enough
go.
of the humble host.
Yes,
that
we are the
it.
curator of the sensational vibes. Sire Van Dam, Van Deezy, Guru if I'm your mans. And I'm here once again and again and again with my guy and yours, Mr. Sean Harris. Cha.
You see the Christmas hat? You got this from the neighbors. See the orange and blue? The orange and blue Scully?
Yes, indeed.
Because they know it's Knicks vibes over here. They know what it is. Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. As you know, man.
I'm so happy. Sorry, y'all. I mean,
the vibes are sensational. No, feel free. Feel free.
There's nothing
Feel
else
free.
to do in this land right now but be happy.
Feel free.
If you got something miserable to send my way, please do.
Please do.
I got no Knicks right now. I'm still going to be looking it up as we going along. I'm like,
yes, indeed.
Because you know why? Because anybody that has something negative to say, we're clearly trolling.
Yes.
And when you're clearly trolling,
yes,
it doesn't really work. So there was nothing that really stuck. But
indeed.
We'll see.
Indeed. As you know, we are brought to you by the Smooth Family Network. Cha. You can follow us everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. Make sure you follow the podcast everywhere at Knicks in number 6 pod.
Yep.
And you can follow me everywhere at Frostman Guru. And as you know, Sean will find you. Let's not bury the lead. Because I'm having my day today. I want y'all to know that. I'm having my day today.
Right
today, I'm having it.
You deserve it.
Today,
family.
I'm having it.
Family.
I'm having my day today. Okay, let's start it off. All right. So, Knicks cooked the Pelicans because we're going to recap every game. 2 not so important games, as y'all know, and 2 relatively important games. 2 relatively important games, I would say.
But they all matter. So
yes, they do all matter, and that's what we're here to talk about. All right, so next Friday, Pelicans 104-93. Good game. Jalen Brunson 39. 39.
Yeah. Season high.
39. Love it.
We don't got a 40-point Brunson game yet.
We don't.
How many of those did you, beginning of the season started. How many would you have said? Because we know you're on board for the 3 to 4 40-point Macau games. And he gave us one. So
let's be clear.
I
told y'all.
I don't want to talk too much about that.
I told y'all. It was gonna happen.
I was so happy for you.
It was
like gift wrapped it for you and delivered it on Christmas Day.
I loved it.
Really was happy.
It was a beautiful thing. It's what I deserved. Even I can't even lie to y'all. It's what I deserved. Right. I told y'all 3 40-point Mikal Bridges games, and let's be clear, we needed every single one of them. We need every single one of them.
It's easy to step on this Pelicans game to talk about that game, but
we'll get there. We'll get there.
How many Brunson 40-pointers do you have for the season?
I'll tell you
right.
He's
in a different role now, and he's Dimeson.
He is super Dimeson. He's super Dimeson.
So can we put that on him like we used to? Like,
I'm loving this.
We don't gotta stay too much on that. I'm just curious.
I would say, man, we're gonna get a couple. Okay. Like there's a conversation we had that when he needs it, when he's the guy on our team, which is just I love this. I truly love that this is his current role. Like I think this is the perfect
Right.
role for him. He's the guy on the team that when shit is going to shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
you,
Yeah. Yeah. He
you
steps
kind
up.
of just give him the rock. Like, all
It's
right,
true.
enough
True.
of this.
It's true. It's true.
Enough of this. We saw that multiple times throughout the week. Enough of this. Brunson might be my favorite Brunson, but Dimeson is easily becoming my second favorite Brunson because
Yeah.
Jalen Dimeson at 39 points, right? At 39 points, the fact that he is still capable of putting up these high assist numbers and averaging a career high in assists at this point,
Yeah.
like, it's incredible. And it's not even being talked about. And I think that me and you, like here at Knicks and Six, that's what we want. Like, we don't want the conversation to surround Brunson because we've seen 2 years of that, right? And
Right.
we've seen that, like, if we're being realistic, that it's not going to get us over the hump. Jalen Brunson 40-point games. It's not
Yeah.
gonna-
Yeah.
He's capable. I think him being capable is enough for me. Like, I think it's super enough for me. I think everybody else on the team right now is proven to us that they are also capable.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel like we're going to win the championship.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm over here sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, well, let me see. All right. Bridges owes 3 to the game.
Yes, he does.
Cat owes 3 to the game at least. He really owes 5. But
And
I'll
he's
give
at,
him
I
3.
think he's at like 3 now.
Yeah,
I think he's at like 3 now.
5. So we'll say I should say 5. But all right, 3 to the game.
OG gave us 1.
Yo, Brunson, since he's been a Knick, OG owes me 2.
Yeah,
OG
you
owes
need
me
one more.
2.
You just need
Yeah,
one
yeah,
more, right? Yeah, me
yeah.
too. I feel the same way.
Which is, by the way, this is an absolutely ridiculous discussion that nobody is having out there, period. How many 40-point games each member of your team owes you? Because I also do want one from Josh Hart. It doesn't make sense.
Hey.
It's possible. He got a lot of games and a lot of minutes to sling it together, and he had some games this week.
I'll put it like this. Josh Hart owes me 1 30-pointer. He owes me 130. And yesterday he almost got it for me.
Yeah. I'm sure he got a 30-pointer for the season. He may have a 30-pointer for the season already. I feel like he owes us a 35 and 5.
You would like a dominant Josh Hart game? I think yesterday we got that one, but we
I
got
think
a semblance of it for sure.
Dominant Josh Hart games.
We got a semblance of it.
So weird. It's like, how do you call it?
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah, not too much on this Pelicans game though, because like as we said in like the previews, this is more so like an audition. Like when we play these teams, I feel more so, and I love the fact that we have that luxury, right? I feel like it's more of an audition. It's like, all right, what can you do for me? Like, because I ain't gonna lie to you, our 9 looks good, like very good.
As Precious is coming along,
and
we are looking
good.
Yeah,
Our 9,
yeah.
which includes Mitchell Robinson, by the way. Like our 12, I'm not even gonna get started on that. I'm loving our 12, but our 9 looks very good. So I think every one of these teams are out here like, what can you do for me between that can improve my like 7th or 8th or 9th? Because like the 6, like starting 5 and Deuce, I'm good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm good. I'm so good on the starting 5 and Deuce.
But let's also add to that right there though. Starting 5 plus Deuce, you're good. Sims, who was easy to crack on, plus 17 that game.
Yeah.
Listen,
and he's the 10th.
0 points.
He's the 10th.
Rebounds.
10th. You looking at
17.
Sims is the 10th. Shaman is the 11th.
Your defensive rebounds. That's what Sims is for. Plug it.
Love it.
It's apparently working.
It is, apparently.
It quantifies to something positive.
Apparently it's working and it's working well. Apparently it looks insane. I don't know who said that, but maybe it was me. Okay? All right, moving on. Not too much of this Pelican game. Another team that is auditioning for the back end of the Knicks bench. Once again, Knicks versus Raptors. RJ Barrett back in town. For Big Rowan. Big Rowan back in town. 139, 125. I like the fact that we cooked them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the fact that we cooked them. This was another testament of don't play with your food, Knickerbockers. That is the theme for 2024, 2025 Knicks. We have lost 3 silly games all year, I would say. 3 silly games.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, we could deep dive onto it, but let's just say 3. Round it to 5. Okay, round it to 5.
Sounds good because we only have 10 losses.
Yes.
So 5 is whew. So okay.
Yeah. So if we're looking at that, right? Don't play with your food, Knickerbockers. We out here cook the Raptors. We had a decent Scotty Barnes game. As y'all know, this might also slowly be a Scotty Barnes slander podcast. I don't know how you feel about Scotty Barnes, but I just remember him irking me one time about a year and a half ago. But
yeah, I'm not a big Scotty Barnes guy.
I don't know if he's a 250. I don't know if he's a 5-year 250 guy that he's being paid to be. Especially when RJ looks like the better player on his team. That's what he's getting paid to be. What do you think?
Look at our roster. Look at our roster and say those numbers again.
5 years.
Who's getting paid?
Not one.
Who's getting paid 50? Who? Cat? Like that's MVP-ish.
And you don't see that in Scotty Barnes' future. I don't see it in Scotty Barnes' future.
Oof, I was about to get us canceled. Yo, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
24, 8 and 3 in 36 minutes for Scotty Barnes. Rowan with 23.
Rowan report.
Once again, 23, 6 and 6.
Rowan report for this game.
He did good. Yo, Rowan is playing good. Like, I can't. He's playing good. Looking like he's carving out into a decent third option. Or maybe a playoff team.
Rowan, man. He's give it another 2 years.
Yeah, he's still improving. I think the win for Rowan is that he's still improving. Yeah. But.
Sir.
Big him G Anunoby once again.
Yes, he did.
No, listen.
Yes, he did.
That boy went 12 for 12.
Yes, he did.
Well, boy, he missed his first shot.
We got OG and we got Cat right now. That's 3 so far for the week in game 2. Go ahead.
Oh, man. 31-7 and 4. 31-7 and 4. 34 assists. 7 rebounds. That boy was hooping. That boy was hooping.
13 and 15.
Come on, man.
13 and 15.
Once again.
4 for 6 from 3.
Come on, man.
No, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
I just want to put on 31 the table.
Points on 15 shots. Do I need to say it that way?
Yes, that's the way you need to say it. That's the way you need to say it. That means I want you to know 31 points on 15 shots means I was getting buckets. That means I was getting buckets.
Crazy.
That's not 31 points on 25 shots and I was at the free throw line eating. Nah, that's 31 points on 15 shots and I was getting buckets.
Now shout out to OG for real, son. Like, I think we sleep on the fact that when we play Toronto, it is an OG homecoming game.
No one talks about it. Because he just goes out there and gives out work. That's what he does. He just goes out there and gives out work.
It's like a model employee.
Bro, I love this guy, bro. Because sometimes, I'm not going to lie.
You want 5 of him on your team at all times.
I'm not going to lie. It's like, dude, the next 2 games, it was hard to, like, even recognize OG on the court. But when he be having games like this, it's like, yo, bro, this nigga's nice.
Yes.
It's like, is it just your day? Because at this point, I feel like we're just making day decisions now. Like, it's like, okay, It's OG's day. Let him eat.
Right.
All right, you get
the warm-ups, and we can tell at this point, who got it today.
Let's just get him cooking. Let's just get him cooking. Bro, I love this game. I love this game for OG having 31-7-4. I love this game because Cat had 31-10-7. Cat, once again,
Talk about it. How many assists?
7 assists. Once again. When does this nigga score?
When does he score?
I don't remember.
When does he score? This
what am I supposed to do with this information?
Different. It's gotten so different out here.
I'm so serious at this point. Like, I said this about 2-3 weeks ago when he had another 30-point game, and I was like, wait, when did he score? Bro, when does he score? Like,
I told you this off of Mike a little while ago. Like, these games be kind of a blur. It is no longer focusing on your star guy doing something or watching them trying to work it to him. It's like, no. Ball move, shot taken.
Yes.
It's good. It's move,
and then you blink,
taken, good. You be like,
and then you blink, right. and this brother got 15 rebounds and 27 points. I mean, it's happened to me way too many times with Cat. And that's
you turn around and you have a whole team with 15 points, dog. Like,
yes.
Like, wait, what? Who did what? What?
Yes.
How do you prepare for that as the opposition?
I have no clue.
How do you create a defense?
I have no clue.
For something so honest and so pure.
I have no clue. I can't lie to you. I have no clue. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And I love it.
I know the scheme. You know the scheme. I know the scheme. All of America, all of NBA world knows the scheme.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a Tom Thibodeau offense. We are not recreating the wheel here. We're not. There's no sort of flea flicker coming out of this offense. Like, we're not recreating some. Oh, can you really do that? Like, those moves we leave for Leon Rose in the front office.
Yes.
With the $1 added to the minimum contract to make it. Yo, stop playing with me, dog. Like, oh, I've been saying this all season. The season is too long.
That's hilarious.
Oh my, we're so up right now. I'm so high on us right now.
Yeah, I'm super high on us as well. I'm super high on us.
This is crazy.
All right, moving on. So we got Christmas Day. Christmas Day. It's time to talk about it, man. All right. I told y'all two things. I told y'all chill on my gang member, Mikal Bridges, and I told y'all I would have my day on this podcast. It might have been. I thought it was last week. Whoa,
so what was that, a 33-pointer?
Yeah, I thought it was last week. That day is today. No. that day is today.
Christmas Day, my friend.
Christmas Day. Knicks cook Spurs.
Eggnog brewing.
Knicks cook Spurs. First game of the 5-game. Great Christmas Day slate, by the way. Great Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Pure ethical hoops all day. Loved it. 117, 114. I know some people was with their family and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
But I was locked in. I'm not gonna lie. I went to my mom's crib for Christmas Day. I planned this shit out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I said, Jeremiah, I gotta be in front of the television at noon. So I will be at your crib.
I tried to get that
at 11. At 11. I will be there at 11. I will prepare whatever I need to prepare. But from noon to 2:30, I'm locked in. Yeah. I'm locked in. And sure enough, at 12:10 on the dot,
you were there.
In there. And boy, oh boy, what a great game. What a great game. Victor Wembanyama.
Yes.
He's the one. He's the one. Hey, listen, we said this last year, and we fried him last year.
Yeah.
And he was still the one then. Now he's more the one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
He's good. He's good.
He snatched reboards. He snatched rebounds out the sky in a scary way.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't
He
like it.
is I sat here. I'm like, yo, what can Leon do to get us Wemby? Like, Leon, what can Leon do? Like, I'm not even talking about modern man. I'm trying to get extra creative. Like, I'm thinking even blackmail to get this done. Like, what can Leon do?
Through illegal terms sometimes.
Yes, under the table, like you
Yeah,
owe me a
do we
favor for a
promise him
favor
equity?
for a friend. Like,
Yeah, he's good.
man,
He's the one. I'm not gonna lie, he's really
Wemby
the one.
is, and there's no two.
Yeah, there's not really a two.
There's
He's the
no,
one.
there's no two.
That being said,
There's no two. There's no two. There
that being
is
said,
but one.
he will be
That was
taking
the problem.
that being said, he will be taking his learning and growing curves at the hands of the Knickerbockers until they get him some real help.
Thank God. Yo, thank God he does not have real help right now. Yo, thank
and that's real,
God
and that's a
he
real
does not have
statement.
no real help right now. Yo,
I can't
woo!
lie. Maybe a 30-year-old Chris Paul, I'd be legitimately frightened. 40-year-old Chris Paul, I'm not that frightened. But a 30-year-old Chris Paul with him, that's dangerous. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. He was cooking us. Like he was cooking him specifically.
And it wasn't our fault.
It wasn't even really our fault, right? So I saw some people like they tried to get some discourse out there. But the reality of the situation is, right? First of all, he came out, he shot. So I'm gonna be real with you. He scored mad points, right? But
understatement. He took
the
that shot.
Knicks guarded him how to guard him.
Yes.
Like at 37, he really should have had like 70. Like I'm being real with you.
No,
because
you're not wrong.
We could not stop this nigga at all. At all.
I'm watching him play, and I'm like, yo, Tibbs needs to get a hold of this
guy. Because the reality of the situation is, right? Like Wemby and he might be someone that just stays in his own way, right? Like he's someone, I get it. The brother got a jump shot. The shit is Mahoy too. Like it's not even this shit is good.
Valid.
But he's a nigga that gotta go down there. Because bro, you are bigger than everyone. Him being so much significantly taller than Cat was like embarrassing. Like to the like aesthetic of what it looked like next to him. Because he was frying Cat. Like, let's be clear. He was frying him up. Something dangerous. Something dangerous.
Put an OG on him.
They put
really switched it
they
up
cooked OG and Precious were the good defense. that was the good adjustment. Was putting Cat off him. And I was like, thank you, Tips. Thank the Lord you decided. Because and to be real with you, I don't even really think, like, people was like, yo, OG played good defense. I don't even really think it was good defense. I just think he missed. I just think he missed. Like,
I'm giving you credit if you make it tough.
Yeah.
In my eyes, every shot
Wemby
takes is wide open.
Yes, agreed.
So
agreed.
Every shot is wide open when you're in your own airspace. So
agreed.
If you can just
make it tough.
Make him smell you. If you could just make him know you're around
and to give Cat
notice your presence, that's something.
To give Cat a little bit of credit, I do think he was trying.
He tried.
It was just not working.
Yeah.
He was frying him up. 24-11 in the first half is crazy. Like, and to be fair, it didn't even really. It was another one of like, it was like an anti-Cat because I also didn't really. The only reason why I noticed that Wemby was cooking us because he was taking all the shots. Like, that's the only reason why I noticed it. Like, to be fair, when they said he had 24, I was like, damn.
It was an aggressively Wemby game plan, like from jump. Like,
I think that's why they lost.
Heavy hand,
I think that's why they lost.
It reeked of heavy-handed Wemby. Like, he shot more than 30-something% from three. He was 6 for 16, I think, from three.
Yeah.
So that's more than 33. That's more than 35. So I'm not going to complain about you shooting. But 16 threes from your height, especially
Yeah,
some of the ones you was taking from as deep as he was taking it, as
bro,
contested as they were,
he was
like he was
wilding.
kind of leaning on being the alien that he is a little too much.
He was wilding. I ain't even gonna
Yes,
lie to you. He
yes,
was wilding.
yes,
I legit texted somebody. I was like, "Yo, Wemby's kind of a nut. Wait, what's going
yes.
on here?" Like, I don't watch Spurs games, so I told you I don't have the bandwidth to watch other teams aside my one league pass team, and I've retired.
Fair, fair,
I've
fair.
retired them, so I don't even
Yeah.
watch them anymore. So I don't even have the bandwidth to watch the Spurs. And I was like, wait, is Wemby a nut? Because this is kind of nuts.
Yes.
And to be fair, to the Spurs, if I had a Wemby on my team, I would be
I would
like,
go nuts too.
maybe I want you taking all the shots. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. But come on now. When you have 16 free throws and the most field goal attempts by anybody else on your team is 11, I mean, you have 16, not you have 16 3-point attempts. 3-point attempts.
Yes.
And you're 7'12", and you have 16 3-point attempts. And field goal attempts for the 11. Come on. Come on. And he had help.
He did.
So what is it? Sochan? Boy, was cooking.
He was cooking.
He was
Jeremy
nice,
Sochan?
yeah.
The nigga with the gritch hair?
Yeah, he was putting up clean buckets. He was putting up the type of buckets that I'm like, Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby take. Like, I respect all the shots you took. What did he finish with? Look, 8 for 10. 8 for 10, 3 for 3 from 3, 9 rebounds.
Yeah.
It's a super clean game. Yeah, he got, come on, man. 31 was nut.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was
crazy. It was a crazy time.
But it was a good game. We needed that for Christmas. We deserved that for Christmas.
All right, I'm done burying the lead, though. Man, Mikal Bridges, man.
Oh, we didn't
41.
Oh.
41.
That's the whole point of us even talking about the game.
41.
Yes.
Let's be clear. Wemby was cooking.
40 burger.
Wemby was cooking. But let's be clear.
It doesn't matter.
Everybody else was selling until one man, the man that the street slandered
Yes.
to death.
Yes.
To death, even.
With love.
The man
slandered to death with love to greatness.
With love. I ain't gonna say it's not love because we only slander people because we love them.
With love into greatness.
But let's
be
clear.
We do it with a purpose. Not because we love slandering.
Yeah.
Because we know we're going to get you right with this slander.
The 5th leading scorer in the month of December. Mikal Bridges. Man, listen. Ethical hoops, man. Ethical hoop player.
Yes.
Ethical hoop player. I've told y'all he don't take bad shots, man. I told y'all. He don't take bad shots. And what happens? What happens if all the good shots he takes goes in? Mikal 40 burger.
Yeah.
All he did was take the same shots he's been taking.
The same. He midi.
Ethical hooper.
Is there a new midi king?
Come on, man.
If DeRozan is considered the midi king,
man, listen, it goes in.
Then Bridges is at least the midi king of the East Coast.
Listen,
because that has to be hands down.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? I could tell. I feel vindication. Multiple reasons. Y'all know we could talk about it all day. Multiple reasons, but mainly because I could tell from early that Mikal was not being Mikal from a lack of confidence, and he just needed his confidence to be built back up. Because at the very least, y'all was not telling me that this nigga was a bum. I've seen him not be a bum. I've told y'all this on multiple occasions. I've seen him not be a bum. I trust my odds. If I've seen you not be a bum, like I could understand if Mikal has always been a bum And
Right.
and I
Or
had
somebody trying to
expectations.
tell you as him being more than he is.
Yeah, no, this is regular Mikal. I don't see anything he's done differently than he's done in Brooklyn, than he's done in fucking Phoenix. He's just hitting his shots. He's moving. There's a reason why he was so highly valued. It's because he plays basketball the right way. I didn't think, like at the time, of course, I didn't think he was worth 5 first-round picks, but I could see how someone could talk themselves into it. Bro,
Yeah.
he don't take
Yeah.
bad shots. He's always he's always in the right spot. You get what I'm saying? He knows how to make the
defense,
bro.
to the gods.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We told all about his offensive spark and powerhouse
Oh,
and skill set.
I didn't even get into the jail. I didn't even get into the new and improved jail that I've been experiencing all December. It's been beautiful. We watched him get cooked. We watched him get cooked for a month. I ain't seen no cooking. I ain't seen nobody cooking Mikal. I ain't seen it happen.
It's true.
So rest assured, it was a matter of time, and I want to shout out us specifically.
I'll take credit.
Because we told y'all, it's November. Calm down. It's November. New team. Let's get some motion going. Let's see what we look like. We have to figure out that everybody is nice. Like, that's what we did. Like,
January's coming.
And then, come on, man. Come on,
January's
man.
coming.
Like the butcher.
January's coming. It's coming.
Like the butcher.
Ooh, I feel like I need an M. Night Shyamalan trailer for this. January's coming.
Let's be clear. I want to say.
Not even the month we get
I want to say something, right? I want to say something. The January Knicks, right? The January Knicks went what? 12-1?
No. But it was close. But no.
I think it was 12-3. Actually, I think it was 12-3 because we won the Julius game, and then I think we lost. OG went out the next game, and we lost the last two. So he's like 12-3. I want to say
that sounds right.
The December Knicks might also be 12-3, bro. They might also be. I'm looking at the schedule. I'm looking at the because burying the lead here, the Knicks
we was chasing a separate 9-game
streak and lost to the Hawks, and now we are back chasing the second.
We're back in it. Go pull that.
No, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm pulling it up right now. Because I was thinking about this before we came on. I was like, wait a minute. I think we might also be the January Knicks again.
We may be the December Knicks. Really?
So we have lost 2 games in the month of December. 2 games. Snap. The Pistons and the Hawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-2. 10-2. 10-2.
How many more games do we have left for December?
We have 2 games left, and they're both against the Wizards.
Well, okay, 10-2, 2 games left. Okay, in January of 2024, the New York Knicks had a record of 14-2. So we are just right there. We were close.
Vindication.
Yo, you tell me we lost 2 games in the month of December?
2 games.
Yo, November.
The fluke Cade Cunningham Detroit game. The fluke Cade Cunningham. I told you I was a fluke. And the fucking Trae Young game. Oh man, listen. Listen, sir.
14-2 is different.
12-2 is also different.
20-10 and blah blah blah. 12-10, 12-2. Yo, 12-2
is different. I want you to know that.
Different.
Let's be clear. As we move on to the final game, the Knicks have won 16 of 20. After a 5-5 start. After a 5-5 start.
I want to say 5-6, but go ahead.
5-6. Call it what you want. I call it 5-5 to
Just
keep
to
it
make it a little
clean.
nasty, but
To
I hear
keep
you. I
it to
agree.
keep it clean with the even
Cook.
numbers. 5-6, 15 to 16 to 20. If you go 5-6, we won 16 to 20. If you go 5-5, we won 16 to 20. Hold up. If you go 5-6, we won 17 of 21. Yo, it's crazy.
Dog.
Fry them up, bro. Fry them up. All right, moving on to our last.
9-6. We went 9-6 in the month of November.
We sure did.
12-2.
We sure did.
In the month of December. Just enjoy that for a second. We deserve Knicks Nation. Just enjoy that for a second. First of all, 9-6 as a Knicks fan, I'll take that every month. I'll take that every month for the whole season.
Thank you. 9-6.
And then there was the 5-5 of that, and then we improved to 12-2.
Bro, we have
two
lost
more
4
games to go.
We have lost 4 games in a month and a half. We have lost 4 games in a month and a half. 4 games we have lost in a month and a half.
MHE is coming.
Hawks, Pistons, Mavericks, Jazz. If you start from November 15th, if we start from November 15th, we have lost 4 games in 6 weeks. 4 games.
I'm down with that. I'm so down with that.
That's good energy, right? That's what we love.
I'm so down with that.
That's good. That's the stats that you want to hear.
Because the teams you said that we lost to, you would be like, we shouldn't have lost to those damn teams. Which is correct when you look at the other teams we played that we beat.
Oh no, there's just built-in excuses here. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not saying I want them, but I'm saying if you lose to a team you're not supposed to lose to, we're still building, we're still figuring out stuff. And think about that.
Right.
Like Fluke lost to the Jazz, good loss to the Mavericks.
That was valid.
Fluke,
that was valid.
You know, lost to the Pistons, which are a better team this year, and lost to the Hawks, which are a better team this year. And these are single-digit losses too. 8, 9. Yeah, I'm not worried about this.
Yeah, not terribly. I mean, Mavericks was a good loss. They won one, but you know, whatever. I hear you.
That's 16 to 20 games right there.
We still got another like 20, 30, 40 minutes to gloat in here, people. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Next game.
Next is at Magic. 108-85. Love this game right here. Love this game. Once again.
Yeah.
So we played the Magic 9 million times, and we'll play them again in
like
10
8
days. In 10 days.
Yeah, around the corner.
So
I'm not leaving the state.
So as you know, we have a healthy respect for the Magic on this podcast. Very healthy respect. I said during the previews last week that my only concern with the Magic is that we'll never play them full strength until we get to the playoffs. And I don't love that. I don't love that. They play very good defense. Very good defense. We won this game because they have no offense whatsoever.
Yes.
Like the offense is Jalen Suggs, and Jalen Suggs is good, right? But he's also a crash out. And I learned that yesterday. He is a crash out. Man, listen, he is the guy that is going to foul you out of retaliation of a bad call. Every time.
Yeah. They still make those? Like, okay, old school.
I like it. Personally, I actually like it more that he had 5,000 third quarter. He's a crash out. He lost them the game because he was their only offense.
If he was on the Knicks, we wouldn't see him for weeks.
Yeah. Tibbs would hate him. Tibbs would hate him.
Come on.
And he's a good defender.
Not a Tibbs guy at all.
He's a good defender. But, bro, he's handsy. And you got to chill. Like, yo, he had 3 fouls yesterday, all out of retaliation. I'm like, what you doing? Stop doing
that. They need you.
He's on my fantasy team too, so like, I had a vested interest.
Yo, dog, I looked at our fantasy rankings right now. Let's not mention that no
more.
No,
we suck. We both suck. Actually,
we've been busy. I'm gonna say I threw in the towel when I stopped looking on certain days, but whatever. I didn't know a thing or two could be done, and my back hurt.
Yeah, but
I'm coming with excuses on that one.
I love the fact that we I love the fact mainly because as I said earlier, this was We had a good Jalen Brunson game to start the week. We had a good Jalen Brunson
Right.
game to end the week. The two games in the middle, they weren't good Jalen Brunson games at all. Let's be clear. Christmas Day, he wasn't that good. And the Raptors game, he wasn't that good. But
no, he wasn't.
But I will continue to stand on the business that when the game looks nasty, you give the ball to Jalen Brunson.
Of course.
You just give it to him. Because that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened yesterday. They was keeping it. We was the game was close throughout that first half. And Jalen Brunson just made a decision like in the middle of the third quarter, like, man, I'm tired of this. Like, honestly.
5 minutes in the third quarter, he started. He started like, not earlier. He started pulling. Yeah,
he was like, mind you, ethical hoop game once again.
Mm-hmm.
Lowest shot 3-pointers from a team in the NBA this season. Lowest made 3-pointers from a team in the NBA this season with 4. With 4, yeah. We won by 23. Who the hell are we? Because let's be clear here. That's insane. Like, that
was a straight defensive game.
I can't lie to you. I love this game so much. Like, this might be my favorite game. This was probably my favorite game of the season. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I could not believe Jalen Brunson. Let's be clear. Jalen Brunson didn't even shoot a 3-pointer in the first half. Like, who is he? That's not him. That's not what he does, bro.
I'm so glad I didn't put no money on this game.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't.
You could, yo,
bro.
OG took 1 attempt. Bridges took 1 attempt.
Bro, everybody decided, yo, I'm getting it out the mud. I loved it.
It was personal. Nah, they see in the Magic what I see in the Magic. They see in you because that tough.
Y'all too tough, bro.
We'll play you at your level,
bro.
Because we clearly came down to play. If there's anything bad to say about the game, is that we were so different of a team, and we didn't play our style because we should have shot them out the gym. Because it was there for that, and we didn't. We decided to play their game.
No, if man, this is where I say Tibbs is a maniac. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It felt like it was part of the game plan. No, like
this isn't an accident.
Like this was a Josh Hart game. Look at the Josh Hart stats. Look at the Josh Hart stats.
There, but this was a
Jalen and Josh both put on in the second half. Josh Hart, man, listen.
Yeah.
Do we ever? I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know a world in which I could ever trade Josh Hart. I love this guy.
Impossible.
I can't. Yo, him having 22, like he was frying everybody. This is a calm Josh Hart. Like this wasn't even. It felt like he was just out there. Like it was in his element. Oh, we not shooting threes. And to be fair, the Magic were hitting their threes. Like, it wasn't like they weren't hitting their threes. Jalen Suggs was like 5 for 9 or some shit like that. Like,
4 for 6.
Yeah, like, yo, they were hitting.
And something Queen.
Yeah, the
Queen. He was 3 for 7 from 3.
The rookie.
Yeah, his first game, I think they said.
Yeah, so it's like, it wasn't like they. And shout out to Magic. I said this in the my group chat yesterday. I said, yo, they're well coached because the previous game, Karl Anthony Towns went for 22 and 22. And they literally said, Karl Anthony Towns, you're not beating us. You're not beating us at all.
It can't be you.
They actually, it was actually, they actually refused. They actually refused for Cat to beat them. Like that was like they refused it. 16-8. I think he had 16-8. They flat out refused for him to beat him. For them to beat them. They was putting a body on him, 2, 3 cats. Every time they was putting the wall up on him. Every time he went to he the only person that hit 2 threes. He the only person that hit 2 threes. If he really wanted to cook,
the second one he tossed up in garbage time.
Yeah. Like, if he really wanted to cook, he should have just shot a whole bunch of threes because they was not letting him in the paint. They was not letting him in the paint. They were pushing him out, all that. Good defensive plan. That's a well-coached team. But there's a man named the captain. Oh, captain by captain. There's a man named Josh Hart. Man, listen, Mikal has 17. Mikal's cooking everybody. Yo, it was a good game.
Dog, Towns had 16. Like, calm.
In a bad game. In a bad game, 16-8.
He was plus 17. Like, man, a bad game. Plus 17. Yo, before we go too further, I just want to say that this Josh Hart game makes it the 5-player week.
Sure did. It sure did. Everybody went off this week.
Everybody from the OG and Towns both scoring 31 on the Raptors. Bridges getting 41 on Christmas. Brunson getting 39 season high on the Pelicans. Josh Hart with 23 and 13.
That's his season high as well. 23 and 13 is crazy.
23 and 13 from a Josh Hart is crazy.
Come on, man.
It's crazy.
We don't even ask Josh Hart to do that. That's just what he gives us.
Completely unnecessary. It's complete overkill.
Didn't even ask for it. Didn't even ask for it.
None of it.
Would have been content. Would have been content if it was lower.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Game high plus minus. And he deserved it. Like all 5 of our guys did it. And by the way, Campaign had 19 in some clutch time buckets earlier this week.
Yeah.
He balled.
Yeah.
Achua is looking better and better every game, like fitting what we need him to be. Yo, am I missing somebody? I already praised Sims. Sims may not have need to have been praised this week, but it's because he's like has an invisible impact. Like it's tough to catch, but it's there because Tibbs is using him, and I know Tibbs ain't no idiot. And only one person yesterday shot 100% from 3. You know who that was? Welcome back, Landry Shamet. Shamet is back.
Brother's good. The brother's good. He's good.
What can you say?
He's good.
What can you say?
He's good.
Yo, right now, we're just hoping Porty and Kolik and Daddy A are just practicing and getting better. I hope Tibbs is loving them.
Hooper.
I hope you.
Ethical Hooper.
What a week. What a week. What a month. What a team. Ooh.
What a team.
January's cool.
What a team. All right, moving on. It's time for Knicks hits. Time for Knicks hits, man. All right. I only got one thing to talk about this week, man. I only got one thing to talk about, and it's time. It's time. We haven't. We've buried the lead. What a year for this man. What a year for this man.
There can only be one person you're talking with.
Come
There
on,
you
man.
go. Yeah.
And Leon we trust. And Leon we trust. What a year. What a year.
I swear to you, I say that almost every year.
What a year. Yes.
I swear to you, I've been saying he should have won Executive of the Year like 3 times already.
All right, it's time, man. I'm here for both of us to make our case for Leon, for Eody. Eody has eluded my guy. It has eluded my guy. And I'm tired of it.
He ain't getting it.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
He ain't getting it. He ain't getting it. And it's okay.
It's Eody. All right. So
clearly.
So before we deep dive, I just want to get into all right, so the trades in the past 365 days, right?
We got, you really doing this right now?
We got
really
OG. We got OG Anunoby.
Yeah.
We got Precious Achua. We got Mikal Bridges. We got Karl Anthony Towns.
Brilliant.
That's 4 out of your 8-man championship rotation right there in a year. In a calendar year.
Yeah.
All right. Then you also got these team-friendly deals, right?
Ooh, you really going in.
We got Brunson.
Right.
Taking $120 million pay cut.
Right.
Who else but Leon could convince him to do that? I don't think there was anybody on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Because that's his godfather, you know? And he said, don't worry, we're going to get that back for you.
We got you. Hey, yo, pops, talk to him. Talk
Yeah,
to him.
we good.
I
And
got
of
him.
course, six man of the year
Oh,
candidate,
come on now. Come on now. He ain't getting it, but he should.
Deuce
Big deuce.
McBride.
Big deuce. Big deuce.
3 year, $13 million deal. We are in the second year of the 3 year, $13 million deal.
Ridiculous.
Um, man, listen.
Ridiculous.
Man, listen, man.
Ridiculous.
I'm here to talk about
Oh,
my. I'm here to talk
have
about my
fun.
goat. I'm here to talk about my goat. Man, listen. I don't see anybody else getting Ioti because unless I would say unless there is a trade that is made within the next 6 to 8 weeks that propels someone into championship contention and that team in itself makes the finals,
Right.
I think that's it's actually wrapped up for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it's
Oh,
over. I think everything else is more like blitz like glitter and gold and stuff. We could book the venue for it at this point because
right.
there's no one else. If we talking, even if we made this not even to a season thing, let's talk from January to January. There's no one out there. There's no one out there. They can give it to Brad Stevens because he won the chip. They can give it to Kobe Altman maybe because his team is a 1 seed in the Cavaliers. They can give it to Sam Presti.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's value. I'm not gonna say that there's not candidates out there for sure. Like that have
Okay.
put the work in.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it, but I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
and we're talking about man impact. This looks crazy. This looks insane.
Yeah.
And you not only did you do that, you showed that even family ties is not getting in the way of the ultimate goal, which is the chip. That's just the
Yeah.
truth. We love Dante. We miss Dante. We paid for Dante over there in
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
But it had to be done.
Yeah.
But it had to
Yeah.
be done. At the time, we didn't know. But you know who knew? Come on, man.
The Godfather.
Come
The
on.
Godfather. My Godfather, your Godfather.
Come on.
Oh, Captain, my
I've
Captain's
come
Godfather.
I've come to
The
you with a
Godfather.
I've come to you with a proposal.
Yeah. That you can't refuse.
that's how he talks. I've come to you with a proposal.
Duck.
You may not like it.
Duck.
Come
Leon
on.
Rose?
Come on, man.
Leon Rose?
Yodi.
Leon Rose is arguably a top 10 Knick of all time.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's on the board. It's on the board.
Yo, it's one of those moves that when people start listing their top 10 Knicks, you stand up quietly. You don't look at nobody.
Yeah.
You walk to the board. You hide it with your hand and you write it.
And then you go
you
back
let
to
everybody like, yo, what is he doing? You turn away, you walk away, and then you hear the crowd go wild.
Oh, I didn't even think of him.
It's such a mic drop.
Yeah.
Leon Rose. Like, in how many different ways have he done? We talking about this year? We talking about just this season.
Yep.
That's the hard part about it. Is this even his most impressive season? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It's just that every season he is equally as impressive, and he's building on that impressive resume each year. He does something great last year and the year before and the year before. Just keeps doing it. He took Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle.
Yep.
Randle and switched that into Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. Like, we wanted Nova, traded Nova, kept Nova.
Yo.
It really is like he's having it his way. Like he's doing what he wants. Like, you think there is a universe? You know who's going? You know who's going to get? You know who's going to get EOD? Whoever's running OKC. Whoever
Sam
knows running
Presti.
OKC, yeah. Whoever's running OKC, they're just going to get it. It's in the West. They're number one in standings. They're young. We all love OKC. We love the fan base. There's no hate or animosity there. They
Mm-hmm.
ain't been around long enough to have any no under the table beef with the NBA. When we have NBA executive board meeting votings, you be hearing 2019's voted yay, one team voted nay, and that one team be the New York Knicks. You feel me? You
Yep.
like,
Yep. I
dog.
hear you.
We are not getting a Ioti. He gets under their skin. That's why we're not getting. Yo, never forget when he does not get his Ioti. Know, New York fans, to chant and cheer his name. Know that he is a billionaire probably, and we will buy this man a beer in New York whenever he's around. Know that we'll give him his flowers
Yep.
because we know he put $1 more on minimum contracts to bundle up contracts, to move players off, to get Mikal Bridges, to make things work. He's rewritten how to get it done. Anybody in the league could have done it.
That's facts.
It was there. Nobody in the league has done it. And that's the difference maker. And that's and
because I'm tougher than you. That's what he's really saying.
They're so mad at him. They're coming down at Brunson's pops. They're so mad at him. They're trying to hey. Something got to be fishy here. Hey, what about him? Why is he so happy? What is he even doing here? Is he coaching? Well, he coached up our captain from young.
They so mad. They so mad that we don't even talk to the media. That they like, bro. It goes deep. It goes deep. I'll tell you that. It goes deep.
It's so they hate because we make money. We support our team.
Yep.
We got the MSG apps. We do it's exactly different. What they want every other franchise to do on a business aspect of generating money. One of our tickets in the nosebleed can give you like 5 like really good seats in Cleveland. Like really good seats in Cleveland. And they're doing great right now. I mean, less now than they were in the beginning of the season, but we'll catch up to that later. Because we're like a top 2 offense because we slipped a little, which means we're number 1. We're now a top 13 defense, which is crazy because we was like 20 before. So we're improving and we're still getting Mitch back. We have friends, we have family, we have fans, we have fun. We rock the garden, we rock the road. Where's the flaw? Our announcers are legends. Dog, what don't we have except the chip? And we are doing
everything possible. And that's en route
to get that chip. Like, if you can enjoy this ride right here, yo, me coming to you and telling you this with all of this passion and love comes with years, nay, decades.
Like years is being very generous.
Years, nay.
Years is being very generous. Like, it's decades.
Decades of this. And this is like me giving you the cheat code. Like, if you want to seem like a real fan, you hop on the bandwagon now. Because at this point, it's a bandwagon.
Yeah.
If you haven't been here 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and those years ago, you're bandwagoning almost. But you can slip onto the bandwagon if you come now. If you come now,
you're saying there's still time.
Yo, you can do it right now before it becomes the popular play. Because what is our competition right now? We got to beat Boston.
Yep.
And if you've been here as long as we've been here, you know how we've played Boston over the years. You know we have no fear in playing Boston.
Not even a little bit.
And now we can't. When the hell do we play Boston again? We can't.
Not till March.
To play Boston. March.
Yeah.
You see, see how the,
The
NBA
NBA
hates us?
is. I was just
You
about
see
to
how the
say that.
NBA hates us? You see how the NBA hates us? You see how the NBA hates us? So they give us Boston.
I'm sorry. February is when we play Boston.
How many times have we played Orlando?
We played Orlando 3 times, and we played the Wolverines.
So it doesn't make a difference. So it don't make a difference because we played Boston in the very beginning of the season. They gave us Boston day 1 of the season. They gave Boston to us and their ring same game. If you can't see how they don't love us, that's a dirty move to give us the champs like that with a brand new team. They only whooped on us for 1 quarter. Know that I ain't forget that, NBA.
They don't never tell that story. We lost
They don't
1 quarter.
They don't tell it like that. They don't tell it like that. They want to say they blew us out and they whatever. We're fair and balanced.
We
over
got
here.
blitzed. Real.
Yesterday's game against the Magic, we beat them by 20-something points. Did you call it a blowout? No, you didn't. You call it one of your most favorite games. Because for the most part, it was a tight game. And we're not going to let some final minutes and 2 really good stretches late in the game change the fact that was a close and tight game the whole way through.
Yes.
Boston had us for 1 quarter in the very first game with our brand new team, and that was it. And then never again. Look at us right now. You think we're afraid of Boston?
Not even a little bit.
Wait till we get Mitch back also. We don't even we get to choose how to beat Boston at that point.
Yeah.
We're doing everything we can to win the chip. And I can say this with this level of confidence because of one man and one man only. Leon we trust. He's the bravado that we walk with.
Yes.
Like
it's because he does it. It feels good for us to do it. I get it.
Dog, the trades that he make during the draft are always awe-inspiring to me. He be flipping this into that and moving this down from here to up. The night he acquired IQ is the night I became a fan of Leon Rose. The moving up and down and flipping here to there and this for next year while bringing back here and still getting 2 picks there for what? I thought that we used to, as a Knicks fan, watching the execs move, the most impressive thing I think I've seen an executive do during the draft was Phil Jackson buying the 2nd-round pick his first year as president here.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That was like, we're making moves as executives. Okay. And that we've seen how that went. Leon Rose, completely different. There's nothing like him.
And that's real.
The praise that they gave Utah guy Danny Ainge, the praise that they gave Danny Ainge, Leon Rose went toe-to-toe with Andy Ainge, did not get fleeced, did the right thing. We look better for it. We're nobody's bitch. Leon Rose got this. Danny Ainge could go kick rocks. Like, come on now. Come on.
And that's real.
Come on. He's never going to get the EOD. He don't need it. He got the people.
You say he don't need it?
He don't need it because he got the people.
That's a tough one.
He's not going to get it. He deserves it, but this is not the only year he deserved it.
That's real.
He deserves it for sure. He deserved it so many times. And he's not getting it. And he's not going to get it again. And I'm fine with that.
You're not even gonna put yourself through that.
I don't even want it. I want to be able to point out the fact that they are clearly hating. And if they give us one, it's going to be like they're trying to be fair and balanced, and we know better.
Nah, you want the hate to be clear, and concise.
I want that Southern hate. Don't give me that Northern hate. I want that pure. That uncut. Yeah, I want the real hate. I want the hate with the flag and all of that. Wave it high.
All right. So shout out to Leon Rose and shout out my dogs who have decided to join the live stream. But
shout out to the Brunson Wright.
The Wright brothers, you know.
Yeah.
Out here spearheading the run.
They heard us talking about Leon. They know what it is.
And Leon they trust. All right, moving on. It's time for the previews. Thank you, everybody that has been in the chat. Yo, we a little popping today, man. We had about 12, 15 people.
Hey, what up, peeps? Hey, you got something crazy to say? Say it now, dog. Because we up.
Throw it in
We
the chat.
outside. Life is good.
If the
You know what
vibes
I
are
mean?
sensational, let
Woo.
us know how you feeling about your Knicks and whatnot. It's been a good run, man. I can't lie to you. I'm feeling
They on the
amazing.
YouTube? Tell me they on the YouTube so I can go on the YouTube
They
right
on
now.
YouTube.
All right, cool. I got my phone on the side. Don't worry. We here. We here.
All right, yeah. If you got anything to say, throw it in the chat. We vibing.
Oh, I'm going to go say,
We got about 12
Come on,
people
people.
in the vibes. All right, starting it off, right? So Knicks versus Wizards is away and away, home and home for them, away and away for us.
Is it really a away game for us anywhere we go?
Knicks. It's more like Knicks South, another Knicks South location, but in DC. Man, two games at an away home is good vibes. I would love to be in DC for New Year's Eve.
I'm over here thinking about
the
maybe
tickets might be all right too. I ain't even
going. Like, maybe I should go. That ain't nothing but a drive, buddy.
No,
like
that tickets might be all right though. I ain't even gonna
7:00 tonight. If I leave right after this, that could be a thing.
Even if you go on Monday, that's not bad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them tickets, man. I gotta see what the tickets like.
You already know where I'm going. You know where I'm going right
Wizards.
now. Knicks Wizards.
If you guys don't know, a running theme on this pod is that we look up opposing people's tickets and compare them to the ghastly prices that we pay for.
Oh man, we pay the price to be called great fans. Like we.
Yo, $51.
$51?
Yo, 51 for the 400s, bro.
I gotta say that.
There's a 200 for 83. Oh no.
Nah, for the Wizards today? Nah. The Wizards suck.
Nah, you might even get them cheaper than closer to game time, honestly.
Yeah, that's what it has to be. Because I'm not paying 50. I shouldn't. Does that come with a bear and a glizzy? Like
you might get that. You might get these down to like 30. I ain't even gonna lie for 200. For 200, for section 200, $80 is beautiful. I ain't even gonna lie. But you could probably get that down to like if you. They told me to get the key is to wait till the first quarter start. You used to wait till the first quarter start. You get them shits for like $20.
Get close and then go get it. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking out here for the other 159.32. Y'all can't be serious. Why is this game saying high demand? I don't understand none of this. You're right. I'm gonna check out the Monday game. This don't make sense.
Monday game might be cheaper for sure.
Monday game gotta be cheaper. This don't even make sense. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's because it's Saturday.
We're not broke.
And it's because it's Saturday. Though.
And it's a Saturday. All 12 people on. We could buy tickets for all of us to go right now if we want to. We just surprised that the Wizards will have the audacity to have $50 tickets.
And just in comparison, the Cleveland tickets are usually $20, and they don't suck.
$12, $9. Like, okay, on Monday it's $32. You see, that makes more sense.
See, 32 for the two.
You know what we talking about?
That shit made me want to go to DC.
Yeah. Oh, they got $89 tickets up close.
Oh man, listen. OG had Adobe 3s. Right now. OG had Adobe 3s in 4K and 8K.
8K and 8K. Give me 8K.
All right. So the Wizards are aggressively unserious, as we know. We spoke about this earlier in the season when we played them. Not really concerned about them. They're playing better. But not. But better is like a spectrum, right? Better is like a spectrum. I'll tell you this. Somebody I work with, a talent that I work with, he says that if you lose to the Wizards, you're officially the worst team in the NBA.
That's fair.
It doesn't matter who you are until the next team loses to the Wizards. Then they take on the mantle of the worst team in the NBA. They beat the Nuggets, but the Nuggets are a little wonky this year. I don't really know what to make of them. Like, they trying to put this Joker MVP propaganda out there. I'm letting y'all know, if Joker's a 6 seed, ain't no way in hell he get no MVP. I don't give a damn what he on. Get
Yo,
me.
I stand on what I said, bro. If we not the number one seed, then it's not even telling the true story.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
that's real.
Yeah.
And that's real.
And that's what this isn't that exactly how it looks right now. Cat is MVP.
Yeah, that's how it looks to me.
I don't want to hear this. Cat's
that's how
MVP. I
that's
don't
how
want
it
to hear
looks to
this.
me.
We're 12-2 for the month. Don't talk to me that
Yeah.
way.
So back-to-back games. I thoroughly expect us to win both of these going into the new year. I would like for us once again and I must keep this consistent. Don't play with your food knickerbockers. Just don't play with it.
Yes.
Just don't play with them.
Please.
I actually like, and this is where me and Tibbs be having our like meeting of the minds and stuff, right? Because y'all know about me and Tibbs have a love.
I like it when y'all on the same page. I like it when y'all on
but
the same page.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When he be screaming up 30, I kind of be feeling him a little because I be like, bro, just don't play with your food, bro. I watched the Rockets play with their food yesterday and get absolutely embarrassed by the Timberwolves. Blew a 15-point lead in with 3 minutes left. I don't want that for me. That would make me depressed.
That's all I've ever said. That's all I've ever said. Tim still got the starters in. Shut up for me.
He's trying to secure the win. He's trying to secure the win.
Tim's got to make sure that we win.
When we are up 30, pull the starters. But anything less than 20.
How much time is left? How much time is left on the clock?
And that's real.
Don't talk to Tims like that. Don't talk to Tims like that.
You got to give him steps. You got to give him steps.
Hey, we did Eoti and we ain't do Cody, and maybe I'm jumping the gun for next week's topic, but Tibbs is right up there also for Cody. Because what he did last year, losing the starters and still making the second seed at the very last game, the early second
because
game.
He didn't duck smoke. Let's be clear. I will always say that. Because he did not duck smoke.
Was shook off and beat them.
I will always say
don't.
I will always say Tibbs won me over the day he didn't duck smoke. Is the day I promise you, the last game of the regular season, I was like, you know what? I think me and Tibbs is mans for real because I'm never with the ducking of smoke. Bring me who wants to play us, nigga. Like that's the conversation we need to be having. It needs time. Are you crazy? Do you know who the Knicks are? We are tough, nigga. We don't lose. It was 16-20, 17-21, whatever. Call it what I don't care what it is. We lost 4 games in 6 weeks. 4 games in 6 weeks. And I thoroughly expect us to win these next 2. Thoroughly. I have high expectations. Just don't play with your food and take care of business. It's very simple.
So you mean for the first time we're just going to say for the next 2 games, Knicks versus Wizards, Knicks versus Wizards, we're just going to both pick the Wizards?
No, I'm picking the Knicks.
I mean the Knicks. Oh, blasphemous! I meant the Knicks. I just meant that back to back. We just want to clear it one time.
Yeah, I'm clearing both of those. I don't. Yeah, okay. What are the Wizards going to show me that they can do? Okay, first of all, Knicks auditionee Kyle Kuzma is not even playing. So let's listen. Facts. You can get that out the way right now. Knicks auditionee Kyle Kuzma's not even playing. I don't want nobody else on the Wizards. So if
and I gotta look at Kuzma sideways right now. Also, I'm not sure if he's the right fit for what we got.
And that's so real. And that's so real.
We have your number.
Yes, we do.
We'll call you.
Yeah, on the docket for sure. Like when we look at the list, I'm not gonna say his name is off the list.
I would put him right now. I just
don't know
where.
I told you R9 is impeccable. It's impeccable. I can't lie to you. It's impeccable. It's impeccable.
Very solid.
I need to see more. I need to see more to get more information to adjust my 9. But I like our 9 right now. So
and it's all bench stuff, which means we locked in with our starting 6. It's all bench stuff. We just need to see more Precious. Precious has been getting better into the swing of it. Yeah. He's getting to the flow of the offense when they already gave him some quick cut passes and whatever. Yeah. He got it.
All Precious got to do is look at the fucking rim.
He get into it.
I'm not asking him to do nothing else. He's open. Just look at the rim.
I see the improvement every game.
I like the fact that he's taking a 3. He's hit 1 3 a game He's hit 1 3 a game every game this week, by the way. 1 3 a game every game this week. Precious. And I don't
don't
even need that.
necessarily need him to.
I don't need
I
it.
don't really, yeah, me
I
neither.
don't need
I
it.
don't need him to do that, but he's doing that too. Nah, it's Precious get right. Shaman is back. Let's get you into the flow of
Yep.
it, and
And then when Mitch is
and
back,
we need Mitch. That's it. That's it. It's all bench work. It's all bench work.
yes, indeed.
God bless.
All
All
right,
right, where's
moving
the real
on.
game at?
Knicks versus Jazz. This next game, as y'all know,
Oh,
once again, once again, once again, Sean. Once again.
if we lose, I'm not doing. If we lose, I'm not doing a
Uh,
recap that night. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. There's no recap if we lose to the Jazz. Okay, I can't promise you that because it could be great. Yo, son, we better not lose to the
Yeah.
Jazz.
So,
Why
so
do
let's
they
be clear.
torture us so?
Let's be clear. I want to be so clear here. I am 1,000,000% okay with losing the following game if we don't lose to the Jazz. I
That's fair.
cannot take
Yes.
losing to the Jazz anymore.
Whoa, dog. And that wouldn't that break your 9-game streak that
Yes,
you're looking
it's
for?
the
It's
ninth
the
game.
Dog. There's something in the air with that. I don't know.
Yo.
There's something in the air with the Jazz and Danny Ainge. Is with
Bro.
Danny. It's all of that.
Bro,
Conspiracy brother thinking right here.
listen, you know how we feel about the Jazz. Y'all
Don't
know
like
how
it.
we feel about the Jazz, all right?
Don't like it.
If y'all been with us for the 3 years we've been here, fortunately or unfortunately, every single year, 6 matchups, we have spoken about one man with the Jazz. Every time. His name is Lauri Markkanen. Why does Lauri Markkanen cook us? We have no clue. We have no clue. It makes no sense. It actually is one of those things that frustrates me because it makes no sense whatsoever.
It's so frustrating. It's very frustrating.
I can't take another Lauri Markkanen masterclass against the Knicks. I can't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can't. I don't want it.
Either.
And to potentially knock me out of my drive for 9, I would be losing it that day.
Yeah,
I would be losing it.
Yeah.
I need us to win this game. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And you know what? And I don't want to have to be a marketing cat shootout. I don't want it to have to be one of those looking games. It just seems nasty. Like, yo, just beat the Jazz. Just beat the Jazz.
Why is Colin Sexton going off? Stop him from going off. I don't want to see it.
Stop saying the names of that team. Oh, I got a friend that's a Jazz fan, and I think maybe he got under my skin also with this. Whatever. I don't know. I'll give him the credit. Joey Walk, like, nah, bro, no bueno. Y'all gotta lose for the greater good of mankind. This foolishness gotta stop.
Let's be clear. Of the 4 losses we've lost in the past 6 weeks, the Jazz was one of them. The Jazz
was my least favorite.
Yes, by far.
I enjoyed the Hawks game. The Pistons games I was able to deal with. Cat wasn't there, I believe.
The Pistons have beaten good teams.
I wasn't mad at the Pistons game. I'm not mad at the Pistons.
That's why it's hard to be mad at the Pistons loss. They've beaten other good teams. The Jazz is terrible. It's a terrible loss.
It's really because it was really nasty how they did that whole summer.
He had 34. He had 34.
That whole Spider summer.
It was terrible.
Really nasty.
It was terrible.
It was just it made oh my it took so much energy.
Yeah.
And with so much chatting and so much misery and just chatting. Like, nah, that's never again. So I don't ever want to experience something like that again. This summer was so smooth. Last summer, so smooth compared. Like, I never want to experience that shit again. I never want to experience that shit.
I agree. All right. So, yeah, we got to win this game. I don't want us to lose this game. I just don't. I would hate us if we lose this game. It would blow minds. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that was really upsetting thinking about.
So moving on. This is the true test right here, right? I think this is our first good test. Knicks versus
10.
Thunder. Knicks versus
The
Thunder.
matchup you've
The
been waiting
Hartenstein
for.
Bowl. The Hartenstein
Yes.
Bowl. Knicks versus Thunder, man. Are we home? Let me check to make sure we home. I think we home. So is he getting a rousing ovation?
I got the schedule pulled up over here. Is he getting a what?
A rousing ovation?
You know what's funny? I would have been so fine with that if he wasn't talking foolishness last week.
Oh, now we're going to Oklahoma
No, yeah,
City.
we're at OKC.
Oh, and then he comes. Oh, and then the following week he comes to New York.
Then he comes back to us.
All right, so you save something. So all right, so to get this out the way. Obviously, Isaiah Hartenstein, great part of the 2023-2024 Knicks team. Relatively annoying part of non-part of the 2024 team. Like, I don't love the fact that they still go into him for Knicks compensation. Like, leave us alone.
Not at all.
Leave us alone. Like, why do we need your Trae Young take? You're not here.
Right. You could have been, and you're not.
You're not here.
Stop.
So can you just mind your business and focus on your team? Like,
and I still think he made the wrong decision. Honestly, that's what really bothers me with it. So really, I said this last week. What was a $13 million difference? I swear to you, I believe he would have made that money up just being a New Yorker.
He should have. He could have. He could have.
Just being a New Yorker and giving that level of love back to the city, that extra selling point, he would have been doing bar mitzvahs in Suffolk County every weekend. He would have been lit. He would have been lit.
Lit.
I don't. So even when they say, "Yo, the money difference," I'm like, it means less and less to me every day. The fact that they still come into him, they still see you as a New Yorker. Yeah. They know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm not necessarily worried about. So obviously, as we go through this every time we play the Thunder, right? We go through this every time we play the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous.
SGA.
He's super tough. He's super tough.
I said there's no two, because Wemby is one.
Yes.
If I had to pick a three,
it would be Shai Gilgeous.
Yeah,
he's so good. He's good at the sport.
Yeah,
I would arguably say him and Jalen Brunson are the best 2-point guards in the league. I'll give him, if you want to give him first, if you want to give Jalen Brunson first, I wouldn't have an argument.
I think Brunson is more of a point guard, like a point guard. He's a Derek Jeter captain.
Yeah,
that
Shai
means something.
Shai is really just here to cook you.
Jay,
that's the best way I can explain him. Like,
like
he's gonna get assists, he's gonna get rebounds, but he's really here to get you 30.
Right.
A night. I love it. I think it's an intriguing matchup. I think it's a great test. I think it's
the finals.
Finals preview.
Yeah.
Finals preview. I wouldn't be mad at
this. This is my finals preview, and I don't feel good about it for this point of it so far. Like, I hope we do see them again, but I need to see them with Mitch. I need to see them later down the road. And I don't think we're gonna get the opportunity to do that.
We play them literally the following week.
Yeah, it's over for that. Yeah, so that's tough. Once again, there's some young teams out there that got all the parts and all the pieces everywhere that kind of resemble us in a way that bother me. OKC is 1, Orlando is 2, and we're not really going to see either of them before the playoffs at that level and at our level. So we're going in unsure. OKC is the goods.
Yeah, they're good. They're good because Chet, you betcha, also known as Chet Holmgren,
is completely forgotten and under the radar with how nice he is.
Tough. He's so tough.
Yeah.
He's like a 2-notch below Wemby, which when you think about it in theory,
Banchero, John Morant. That's what SGA and Homegrown look like. It's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot because he's really good, and when he gets healthy, like we won't see. Like, you want to talk about, we're not going to see them with Mitch. They're not going to see us with Mitch. We're not going to see them with Holmgren. He's coming back. He's coming back. Probably around February All-Star break. Get right.
It's a
Yeah,
mess.
yeah. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be good. It's a good playoffs. I like them as a
Yeah,
matchup. As I told you, I think the teams that would give us real issues are mostly on the West, and we don't have to worry about them until the finals. Um,
right.
and the teams that would give us problems mostly on the East.
We're built to deal
Yeah,
with. We
we're
know who
built
they
to.
are,
We,
and
we're
we've been
actually really
experienced.
built to deal with them in a series. So I like
Right.
it. I like where we are. I
We've
like
been
where we are.
preparing for them this whole time. Like
Yeah.
we can't let that shit slip away. OKC different though. OKC's a headache, and I listen. I can't tell you the last time I predicted a loss for us.
This would be the one. I think we lose.
I
I
am
think we lose one of them. I don't
I'm
know if it's
so
this one.
close to calling this one as it.
I think it might be
I'm
this
so
one
you,
actually. I
the
actually think
only
it might be
reason
this
I
one.
don't want to because you remember last year with the SGA buzzer beater
We
for the
went one
win.
and one with them last year, right? I think we went one
Yeah,
and one with them last year.
I just remember him just getting one off at the end of the game for the win and hitting it.
I remember it was
You
from
feel
the
me?
from the
Yeah,
from the baseline.
it's it sticks with you when that happens. You feel me?
It's from the
And now I feel
baseline.
like, but I got Bridges and I got OG now.
Yeah. So at some
Like
point in
I
time, somebody else is gonna have to cook me. It's not gonna be him. It's like at
like
least you would hope it would not be him.
we didn't we answer this problem by getting Bridges over
Oh,
here. That
yeah,
was the point of it. So
it's a good
I'm
test.
s-
I
I'm
agree. I
still
think
going
it's
to
a
pick
good
us.
test. I think it's
I'm
a
still
good
going to pick
test.
us. I'm going to pick us for the sole reason, and the only reason I'm picking it, they're on a 7 game win streak. The only reason I'm picking them is because if we are to win a chip, I think this is the team we have to beat,
Yeah,
and I think we're here to win a chip.
yeah, I agree.
So it
It starts.
starts
It
now.
starts on Friday.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's game
I'm
one.
here for it. I'm here for it.
Whew.
Okay, it's time for Knicks for Clicks. All around
Ah,
Knicks.
do do do
The
do
segment
do.
where Knicks fans and Knicks haters
Yes,
say just the darndest things, man.
yes.
And listen, I got a good one. I won't lie to
Oh,
you.
good.
I got a good one. I saw this and I was like, I'm definitely saving this. Let me make sure I pull this up right here. So it's hard to it's hard to find good Knicks for clicks. And I like for us, I want us to get more balance. Like we should bring some good Knicks for clicks in here. Like, maybe a little bit of irrational confidence in here. So we could so it's not always just the negative connotations and whatnot. But this
Okay,
one
fair.
but this one was
But
negative.
but I be seeing all right because there's literally groups out there and pages who spend their time trying to send out nicks for clicks, and then you see what the click is, and just be random Joe Schmo. And I'm like, okay, you're really trying to bait me right now emotionally. And this could be one of those moments because that's what a Knicks for clicks is generally just a random guy talking nonsense. So
Yeah.
don't let me step on your tape, but life is too good right now to hurt me. So let's see what they try to do on this marvelous week. Let's see the attempt
Let's see the attempt. Where are my bookmarks?
because they for real just be hating and they don't be having nothing they really saying. I mean, Macau hits 41 and then people complaining that OG ain't doing nothing. I saw complaints about OG being overpaid.
Oh, I see that all the time. We love that.
Um, there's no nobody got nothing. Yo, son, nobody got nothing real to stand on. Nobody got nothing real to stand on.
All right,
What did
I got
Shaq
two.
and them
I got.
say
I
at
actually.
halftime?
I actually got two. I'll start with the first one. So the first one obviously comes from Big Victor Wembanyama. Um, he said in his press conference they didn't win against us because they played better basketball. Not at
Oh,
all. Victor
yeah,
Wembanyama on losing to the Knicks on Christmas.
him.
Obviously, I thought that was an implication that the refs of all people
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
are
yeah,
on the
yeah,
Knicks
yeah.
side. Like, let's be clear here.
Yeah,
Let's
he
be
young.
clear
He
here.
gotta tighten that soft shit up. He
Yeah,
young.
shut
He
up.
young. He young.
Just
Yeah,
shut
hey,
up.
hey. He's
Let's
such the one that I literally stepped over that because I'm just like
whatever.
young boy,
Yeah,
soft shit. Like you'll
that
get
was
that out your system.
that was some chatting
Popovich
shit.
spoke to you afterwards. Stop
That
it.
was
He
some
texted.
chatting shit. I
Yeah,
love
what?
I love what this guy at Kyle Burnley said. He said, "Damn, so we won because you choked them."
Right.
That's cool too. Learn to win and not to lose. Um, yeah, that was hilarious. That was the first thing that was super hilarious for me. All right, the second thing that was my Knicks for clicks was
I
where is
found the
it?
one I sent you. I had one.
Mhm.
It was a
It comes
positive
from.
too.
I actually had. Well, I had way more than one. All right, I had way more than one. My second one is comes from Bob Myers,
Right.
architect of the championship Golden State Warriors. I chose this one specifically because I feel like Bob Myers listens to Knicks and Six. I'm gonna tell you why.
Swag.
We have been
We're we're a fan
hinting.
of the fan.
We're hinting. We've
Hmm.
been hinting for weeks now
Right.
that the Knicks offense is generational a la a certain team that maybe Bob Myers maybe have crafted. So I was like, when I heard this, I was like, this feels like a shot at
Very good.
He said, listen, the Knicks, good win. They should be better than they are. They should be better than this record right now. 20-10. This is before we won yesterday. I had high hopes for them. They're up and down. He was talking to Stephen A, by the way, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Up and down, inconsistent. I was like, this is insane because one, we lost 4 games in 6 weeks. We lost 4 games in 6 weeks. We won 15 out of our last 20 after going 5 for 5. We won we won 16 out of our last 20 after going 5 for 6.
AKA watch your mouth when you
like,
talk
what are you
about
talking
it.
about? What are you talking about?
And
What are
just
you?
because we haven't said it all up and get off the bread. Like
Please
what are we talking about?
don't get me tight. Don't get me tight. And then my final one came from Big Perk. As you know, Kendrick Perkins has been. We spoke about bandwagoners earlier.
Yeah.
Like he's been one that Knicks faithful have kind of allowed to.
He did it early enough.
He was early on the Knicks, you know.
He was early enough, so it counts. It's fair.
So
It's fair when it's early enough. People, it's closing. Don't come after All-Star break. That's a bad time. You gotta get in now.
So this is a Knicks for clicks for the simple fact, one, mainly because this is a Donovan Mitchell slander podcast. I want to put that out there. Mainly because this is a Donovan Mitchell slander podcast. And I just didn't like this. So Kendrick Perkins says the Knicks aren't the biggest threats to the Celtics in the East. He says he is concerned about the Knicks' depth. When I look at the Cavaliers, they check all the boxes. They have depth outside of their starting 5. I can't put the Knicks ahead of them yet. I think, personally, that sounds insane.
I think outside of the starting 5.
He said that the Cavaliers have depth outside of the starting 5, outside of their starting 5. I can't put the Knicks ahead of them yet. Now, I have an issue with this. I have such an issue with this quote because, one, I don't even understand what he's talking about in the sense that, like, the Cavaliers have depth.
Yeah, he's full of shit right now.
What is their depth? Is
what is
Karis LeVert? Who's their big? Who's their backup big? Do you know who it is?
Dog, I was just saying out all of this dumb shit just now. Jared Evan Mobley, no Mobley, be powerful. Tristan Thompson, you still there?
That's the depth?
That's what we talking about?
That's the depth?
Apparently.
Is that the depth? Tristan Thompson. What are they gonna do When Cat puts Jared Allen in foul trouble for three of the 5 games, they're gonna win. They're gonna lose. Like what are we talking about? Depth. Like I don't love it because it's just not right. It's just not right. I could hear you when you say like, yo, they're starting 5, good starting 5. They do have a good starting 5. Their weakest link is what? Isaac Okoro again? And he's some mid. I'm not worried about him.
No, he's out.
If we go band for band, if we go bar for bar, Max Strus start 5. If we go bar for bar, listen.
Stop it. If we go bar for bar, this is food. What are we talking about here? Their best player, Donovan Mitchell, is sunned by my captain. Oh, captain, my captain, your captain. Sunned. He is sunned. So scratch out their best player. Yeah. Then my best player is my. That's not even my best player. Wait, what are we? Where's the matchup here? Where is the? I don't even see the difficulty. I feel as confident against Cleveland as I've ever felt against Cleveland, and that's by me staring. They got Jared Allen. So what? I got Cat. They got Evan Mobley. I still got Cat.
Jared Allen, the one.
Anunoby for anything Jared Allen or them could do defensively. Yo, what are we? Oh my God.
Oh
Knicks, my God. Man. Is Max Strus playing defense like Mikal Bridges? No.
He's not.
He may be shooting like Mikal Bridges, but that just means Mikal Bridges is shooting like Strus, and he's still bringing killer defense.
Yep.
Like, there's so many players that get eliminated off of this. Where? All right.
He tried to get you. He tried to get you.
You got me there, buddy. You got to, Big Perk, you got to get that check.
Chill out. You got to go get your brief.
Understand it.
Chill out.
Stephen A. be falling for this all the time. Be saying things just to keep things spicy, just to get the airtime. I see what it. Okay. Don't do it again.
Because I agree.
Because you don't want to lose the love you have out here for no short change.
I agree.
We know you know better. Jared Allen. I got my Jared Allen on the bench coming soon enough. Like there's so much to eliminate this so-called threat. We just slapped them.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's a little minute ago, but their team hasn't changed up so much, and ours has gotten significantly better.
Hey, listen, man.
Okay.
Some early season vibes.
Okay, real quick.
It's just December.
He got me. Good job, Big Perk. And that's why you're on TV doing your thing right now. Salute. This one is from the Daily News.
Go ahead.
I sent it to you this week.
Yeah, you did actually.
This is the one they wanted. Recent versions of Knicks Bridges is worth 5 draft picks. Hey, buddy. No shit.
You don't fucking say.
Hey. No shit. When all you had to give up is Bogdanovich. Yeah. You do that.
Yep.
With a smile on your face. The argument I've had against it was that maybe one pick too many. Because maybe that one pick too many.
I already gave you the math.
I got us a backup center. But you know what? That has come and gone. I can't get Drummond, and he spent a lot of time out anyway.
He's hurt.
Well, and that's my Knicks for clicks. Short, sweet.
There we go. Stop the hate. We'll have our day. All right. Thank you guys, per usual, for tuning in to the Knicks and 6 pod. We love you guys. Appreciate y'all coming out. I want to give a special shout out to the YouTube audience. Boom, boom, boom. Hear us out.
I didn't actually make it over there.
We had 120 people tune into this week episode.
That's peace.
That's our new high. Once we broke 100, I was like, oh shit, we broke 100.
We up. Oh, let me know when we break 2. It's coming.
Our previous high was 83. So shout out to everybody that tuned in. At a buck 20.
I respect it.
We out here give you an hour, 45 minutes of some solid Knicks sensational vibes content.
Vibes. Immaculate
I love
vibes.
It. I love it. As a Knicks fan, I know, man. I mean, when the vibes are immaculate, I want to hear some other people talk about how the vibes are immaculate as well. So I get it. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. Make sure you follow us everywhere at Knicks in 6 Pod. You see it on the screen. Follow us. We are always talking shit. We do post games on Instagram. Come tune in. Check us out. Knicks in number 6 Pod. You can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. You don't know?
Nope. Hey, quick shout out to Wesley in the chat. You did all that Long Island, but you ain't say bust the rhymes, dog.
That's tough.
Bust the
That's
bus.
Tough.
Don't forget bust the bus, man.
He said Danny Green. They didn't even say Tobias Harris.
Yo,
Half Hollow Hills High School.
Craig Mark and Biz Marquis. Oh my God, dog.
Yes, indeed.
Don't step over bust the bus like that again. He's one of my kids. All right, let's not do that. It's madness. But you were there. I could tell. Strung eye. Yeah, you were there. You official.
Yeah, he named some heavy hitters in there. Shout outs to Wes. Yeah, make sure y'all check. We're here every Saturday. We'll be here next Saturday. Want to make sure we wish everybody a happy New Year, man. Vibes are back going into 2025, man. And what you said? Man. What you said? You said January is coming.
It's coming. Ooh. Ooh, the goosebumps.
Ooh.
Goosebumps. It's coming. Oh, man.
Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in to us. Make sure you follow me everywhere at Frost My Guru, and Sean will find you. We will see you next week. Peace.